Hello, everybody, and welcome to FILTERLESS, the podcast where we talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, however the fuck we want to talk about it. My name is Cat, or Catatonic if you come from YouTube, and I am joined, as always, by my lovely host, AceofShame.
The laws of necromancy say you're a bitch.
Yes, I am back from the dead, my friends. And today's guest-isode, as we call it here, we are joined by a very good friend of mine, WaffleHawk.
Greetings, all.
Boring. So, yeah, that's
Not a
it.
word about necromancy.
So, today's guest episode, we are doing probably the biggest mistake that we could do on this podcast for a, what is this, 7th episode? Yeah, this is our 7th episode. We're doing hot takes. But before we get into that, how is everyone doing today?
I'm good. I haven't done jack shit today except for sit around and watch One Piece. So
I've had a very productive day today, so I feel good about myself. I even slashed my arm open at work.
I feel terrible because I stepped on a scale and realized I'm 10 pounds away from 200.
I have not done that in years.
I stopped doing that once I hit 200 pounds.
I'm getting old.
Anyways, yeah, today we're doing hot takes. But unlike the last guest episode, I actually came prepared with a fun fact for you guys today.
About time.
You can, listen, it was one episode.
Mm-hmm.
One episode. No, it's hilarious. I actually had to scrap the disturbing fun fact I was going to do for today because Ven used it last episode.
Yeah, I got out of it because Ven wanted to do one last time.
Yeah, so that was actually the fun fact that I was going to say, but I had to come up with a new one. Did you know that echidnas have a 3-pronged penis?
I did.
I did not, but did you know that koalas actually have more than one?
Did you know that
Penis?
koalas are the
Yes.
most common carriers of chlamydia?
Really?
And they can spread it to human beings?
Who is fucking a koala?
They don't have to fuck
Yeah,
you. They just
why
have
did
to
they-
touch
why
you.
Oh.
Interesting.
So don't pick up a koala.
Did you also know that not only do dolphins, but also penguins are very rapey?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone knows about dolphins, but did you know that penguins also are very rapey animals?
Penguins are necrophiliacs.
Yeah. Yeah, they're horny little bastards.
For
you
our
know that-
non-scientific listeners, that means they fuck corpses.
Do you know that a lot of cats have barbed penises?
I
Wow.
did know that.
It
Yeah.
is to stimulate ovulation for those nerds out there who give a crap.
Ven sent him a picture of a cat penis, I think.
Yeah, it just looks like something
He
from Bad
went off to
Dragon.
that later.
No, it looks like something from Bad Dragon. Do you guys know what that website is?
I'm
do
a
not.
furry. Of course I know what that fucking website is.
Okay, so Waffle, Bad Dragon is a website where you can basically buy themed dildos and fleshlights.
Fun.
Yeah, so they have names too. Like there's one that's just called John.
It's Cat's favorite website. He loves to get his dildos from there.
I don't
sure
buy
he
dildos,
does.
Ace. No, I went onto the website the first time because I'm like, wait, someone told me, Jeremy told me about it, and we were just going through, just making fun of the fact that they were named, and they were just like stupid ass names. And then today, Jeremy and I were going through it, trying to find the lore behind the fucking mascots, because there's 4 of them, like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay.
All
Well, all right. Well, let's get back on
anywho.
topic.
Let's get back on topic. So today we're doing a hot takes episode. Some might say the hottest of takes.
The hottest of takes.
It's probably
Yes,
because I joined
yes.
you here today.
Yes, definitely the reason why. We always love having a hawk on the podcast.
The hawkest of takes.
Okay. No more puns for you. I'm revoking your pun license.
No, it takes so long to get one of those reinstated.
So, who wants to go first? Who wants the internet to hate them the most?
You've got a head start on us for the internet hating you, so go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's
What
a
is that
great
supposed to
idea right
mean? Okay, so I will go first. My hot take. Dunkin' Donuts is actually superior to Starbucks. Now, let me explain for all of those people who are like, "No, you're wrong." Listen. Starbucks right now, I have to take out a small house loan to buy a fucking large coffee that tastes subpar.
What do you get from Starbucks that tastes subpar?
Anything.
Like
All of it
the
is
price-
not worth the amount of money.
the
All
price,
of it is
I
not worth
agree.
the amount of money.
But like a
All of-
Frappuccino is pretty great.
I make a
Then
better
I'll go to
baby Chad.
McDonald's because they taste the same as at McDonald's.
McDonald's ain't got no fucking ice cream machine. How are they gonna make a Frappuccino?
You know, that's what's crazy. Is they don't have an ice cream machine, but they can make things that use. It's crazy. They make things that use their soft serve. So I don't know, but yes, I think Dunkin' Donuts is superior because I can spend like $5 and get 2 large coffees, and I'm fine.
Didn't they like rename themselves to Dunkin'?
It's just Dunkin'.
Yeah, because I feel like they
Because
did
America
something.
runs on Dunkin'.
I think they went international or something. I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Can't be.
They didn't want to have to
America runs on
respell
Dunkin'.
donuts
Dunkin'.
differently.
But no, I feel deep down in my heart that Dunkin' Donuts is better. Now, that being said, I will much rather take a cup of coffee that I brew at my house because we have good coffee in my house.
You're
But
right,
if
you
I'm gonna go, what?
You better.
I thought you were like, yeah, I'm in your house right now drinking your coffee.
I'm in your walls drinking your coffee.
But no, I feel
Don't
deep down in my
don't
heart
give
that
me
Dunkin'
that idea.
Donuts is better because it's cheaper, it tastes worth the price, and I can get a donut while I'm there. You can't get a donut at Starbucks. Also, Starbucks microwaves their stuff. Like, all of their food is microwaved. Dunkin', it might be microwaved, but it tastes better.
I prefer Krispy Kreme over both, honestly.
I don't know. I could go for a Dunkin' Donut over Krispy Kreme. Most of the
Really? Now that is a hot
Yeah.
take.
I can go for a Dunkin' over a Krispy Kreme any day because there's like 2 Krispy Kremes in my area and 4 Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of
Krispy
those.
Kreme's just harder to find in my area.
You see,
We've
if I
got
lived
more
next to a Krispy
Krispy
Kreme,
Kremes.
I wouldn't have the weighing 200 pounds problem. I'd have the weighing 400 pounds problem.
Yeah, you see that light up, and the only exercise that I would be getting is running to Krispy Kreme for a fresh donut.
Exactly.
I gotta get there before the people get to it before me.
So, but like, I won't stretch this topic out too much longer. But if you were to go on a date, would you rather go to Starbucks or Dunkin'?
If I'm gonna go on a date, I'm not taking them to a name brand coffee shop. There's some pretty nice coffee shops that are
local one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him to a local one. There's a place called Apocalypse Coffee.
Hipster.
What? Krill yourself. Anywho,
Shellfish bitch.
You know what? Because you're insulting me, I nominate you to go next.
All right, fine. This one's actually one that could probably get me in some hot water. I don't think there's anything wrong with voice actors playing characters that aren't their race.
I agree.
Look, yeah, like if they can do a better job than any other actor, like for instance, not to put any hate towards this actress or anything, but the voice actor for Ada Wong in the RE4 remake, terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking terrible. Like, no offense to her. I'm sure she did her best, but she is not a good voice for that character.
I'm sure she did her best. Unfortunately, her best wasn't enough.
It's just too many It's like we're putting too much importance on this fictional character being played by a real person who matches their race when, like, that's the whole point of being a voice actor. Mm-hmm. Your voice is supposed to stand out.
Anything. Yeah.
I 100% agree with you. What I don't agree with, well, I agree with you, but what I personally think is stupid is if they have, for actors in general, but not just, I'm sure you've seen those like an Asian American TikToker, and they're like doing like a skit where the director on the set wants them to be more Asian. And
More
they're like,
Asian.
okay. Yeah, so they're like, okay, so they say their line, they're like, no, more Asian. And the joke is that they're looking for them to do that stereotypical racist sounding accent.
Oh, yeah.
So I 100% disagree with that. If
Yeah, no,
you're going to
I don't
hire
stand behind
someone-
that.
Yeah, if you're going to hire someone to play a race, specifically in live action movies and even in voice acted things, if you're going to say, hey, we're hiring you so you can be this voice and you can be this stereotype, that is unacceptable in my opinion.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think you have to be black to voice a black person in a video game, as long as it sounds good.
Right.
Yeah,
And it doesn't sound
that's my hot
off-putting.
take.
Like,
I guess
I
it
don't-
wasn't that hot, but
Yeah, well, it's
No,
hot for some people out there.
It could be, yeah.
or we're all just racist.
Well, it's not a racist thing.
It is.
Does Eddie Murphy belong to the race of a donkey? I don't think he does.
Some
Okay,
would
buddy.
say. All right, Waffle. It's time for you to take
It's
center
my turn.
stage.
Okay.
Give it to us.
So this here could also get me into some trouble. But just don't take it the wrong way. Dark chocolate is better than milk chocolate or light chocolate.
White?
Better than white chocolate.
Did you just
Better
say
than
light
white
chocolate?
I said white chocolate.
Oh, I thought you said light chocolate. I'm like, the correct term is white.
Could you have some of that light chocolate?
I 100% agree. I love dark chocolate.
It
It's so
sounds like
bitter,
Ace does
though.
not agree.
What? Okay.
Ace, the reason I like it is because it's dark and bitter like my soul.
I mean, fair
It's
enough.
dark and bitter like my heart after my last ex.
I like white chocolate because it doesn't have any actual chocolate in it.
What brand of chocolate are you buying for dark chocolate that's bitter?
Ghirardelli.
Huh?
Ghirardelli. Am I saying that wrong? You guys are being
No,
quiet.
that is not
that's
how you
totally
pronounce
right.
that.
That is
No, that is
definitely-
not how you pronounce
is how
that.
you pronounce that.
Oh no! Why can't I pronounce anything right?
Listen,
No,
this is
no,
coming
that's
from the
right.
person who pronounced cash.
Fuck. Yeah.
I don't think that's how it's pronounced.
It's Ghirardelli chocolate. You're right, Ace.
Yay! And also Dove. I buy Dove chocolate.
Yes. Dove, is
Dove
good.
has some pretty good.
I hate cheap chocolate.
Oh, I'm thinking of. No, that's not how you pronounce it. No, that's wrong.
Ask Google.
Well, I'd have to know how to pronounce it. I just know that that's not the right way.
That's not how you pronounce Dove. It's Dove. Dove chocolate.
He dove off a cliff.
But because I can't pronounce it either, we'll just say Ghirardelli.
Yay.
What percentage of cocoa are you getting in your chocolate?
I mean, it's
You
probably like
asking Ace or me?
50%.
Oh my.
Holy
Light
shit,
skin.
you're right. It is Ghirardelli. I've been pronouncing it wrong my entire life.
Woohoo! Fuck you!
Ace, have you ever tried anything darker than 50%?
I mean, I picked up 80% once just to see.
Okay, that's the right stuff right there.
70%, 70% or 75% is typically what I buy if I want to have a good time. Like if I want to be happy.
If I wanna-
80%.
80
That's
is
the
what I
shit that
like.
gets me fucked up.
95 is a little bit too much for me though.
Yeah, 80 is a bit much.
I feel like 100%, you just put it in your mouth, and your mouth, just all the moisture disappears.
And
Just might as well
100%
eat a
is just
scoop of
cocoa
cocoa
powder.
powder.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So
choking on it.
one of my friends, I adore dark chocolate, absolutely adore it. And one of my friends in high school, she bought dark chocolate, but wasn't paying attention to how dark it was, and it was like 85% dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And she took a bite, and she's like, "Holy crap, this stuff is awful." I'm like, "I'll take it," and I just like snacked on it. It was phenomenal. I love dark
yes.
chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Like, I'll
over
let you
white
two
chocolate
live with
or
your
milk
wrong
chocolate.
opinions, but the best chocolate is white chocolate with sea salt caramel.
What? No, you're supposed to do dark chocolate with sea salted caramel. Kill yourself.
Dark chocolate and peanut butter.
Motherfucker tells me to kill myself over my chocolate choices.
That's how the internet works, my friend. But there's a chocolate factory, not chocolate factory. That's not the right way. Chocolate factory, I guess
Chocolate
you could
racism.
call it that. What? No, I wasn't. What? Oh yeah, there's a chocolate plantation in this area. Oh, no, there's a chocolate factory somewhere in Florida. I don't remember the name of the chocolate factory, but I went there, and they actually did like a tour around the factory. It was an off day for the workers, so there wasn't anyone working except for the tour guides. And we went through, and the tour
They had
guide
to hide
at the
the Mexicans.
okay.
Did anyone die?
The tour. No, no one died. The tour guide at the beginning of the tour kind of explained the difference of why milk chocolate and dark chocolate and white chocolate are all why they are the way they are. And he basically said that white chocolate that you buy in the store is not white chocolate. It is like an imitation white chocolate, and it's not the same thing.
It has cocoa butter in it, but that's the only chocolatey thing.
Yeah, there's no like cocoa powder.
Right.
Yeah,
which is why it
so
sucks.
the stuff you buy in the store isn't the same quality stuff that they sell. So the stuff that they sell, he had us try dark milk and white chocolate, and their white chocolate there was the best white chocolate I've ever had in my entire life. And I like white chocolate. I prefer dark chocolate, but I do like white chocolate. In my opinion, I would rather dark or white. I do not like milk chocolate at all.
Milk chocolate's overrated.
Milk
it's
chocolate
not
is
great.
very overrated.
Anyways,
back to you.
I guess it is my turn. Back to me. Cancel culture is stupid. And I feel like
agree.
a lot of people will agree with me with this. Now, I'm not saying like, hey, this person killed a dude 10 years ago and we should forgive him. That's not what I'm saying. Because if someone's going to mess up that bad, who's to say they're not going to do it again? Or like Andrew Tate going around talking about forcing women into the cam girl business. This is like a past thing that he had talked about. Forcing them into the cam girl business by basically running them broke.
Ugh.
Also a terrible thing. I mean, like, hey, 10 years ago, I said something, or like, better yet, there was a YouTuber, when he was about 14 years old, he posted a picture of a drawn swastika on Twitter. Because when you're 14, that's funny.
Yeah.
He had deleted it when he had gotten older, I think around 20, but people found it anyways and then canceled him over it. Because of something he did when he was 14. I feel like there's things like that where it's not meant to be offensive and kind of like a, haha, I'm a stupid kid, should just be like, let go. Like, why are we canceling people for something they did when they were 14 years old?
Yeah, I think like one-off jokes like that, like something that's not part of the person's personality and who they are now, you shouldn't be digging in their fucking business trying to dig up dirt on them just because you don't like them. And then getting them canceled for that. Unless they're kitty diddlers.
Yeah. There was one of the YouTubers that I absolutely adore. His name is Blarg on YouTube. And his actual name's Matt. I love this guy. He is hilarious. I've seen his interactions with his friends. He's also a really good friend as well. But the Minecraft community tried to cancel him because he made a joke, and he's an offensive YouTuber. So he makes jokes that are like, "Hey, if he was serious, that'd be a problem." But they're not serious. They're obviously jokes by the tone of voice that he's using, or sometimes he'll say them in voices and stuff. So it's very obvious it's a joke. And he made a joke about another YouTuber that they record with who's the youngest out of them from what I understand, named Grizzy. And he goes, they were talking about the game, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I groomed Grizzy into the player that he is today." And then someone goes, "Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that." He goes, "Oh yeah, I definitely groomed Grizzy." And the Minecraft community kind of like latched onto that, right? And they tried to cancel him over it, and they went back into his tweets from years ago when he was 14, or not 14, when he was a minor himself, because he made a comment to another minor, and he made a sexual remark towards the minor when he was a minor himself, and they were trying to say he was a child predator.
Yeah, people who can't identify that we age and you're going to go back in time and look at our shit, like, okay.
Yeah, like...
You're just stupid.
Why? Like, there's no point.
Like, there are reasons to cancel people.
Yes, there are.
But we take it way too far.
Yes, like, oh, you did something I don't like, me as an individual? Well, I'm going to say you're a child predator.
Like, I don't think
And
PewDiePie
here's
deserved
my
to be
proof.
canceled that one time at all for one slip up.
Maybe not to the extreme that he was, but like
Not to death threat level.
yeah, not death threat level. Death threats, period, are unacceptable. I don't care how bad of a person you are. Death threats are unacceptable.
I agree.
You can only make a death threat if you're joking.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
like here
not.
on this podcast, kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
I'll kill yourself. Anyways,
I'll kill you
Fun with
myself.
that.
Ace, your
Yeah.
turn.
All right. So this one's going to get a pretty big group of people after me, honestly. I think the MCU ruined the superhero movie genre.
Oh, 100%.
It has
They-
become so
Wow.
oversaturated and so full of characters nobody gives a fuck about. It's not enjoyable to watch anymore, and now you have to watch a ton of Disney Plus shows just to know what the fuck's going on.
Wow.
I
How
feel
controversial.
that they did something really great with the MCU, or like they did something really great for the superhero genre, and then ruined it by taking it too far.
It should have ended with Endgame and then, reboot universe or something.
It should have ended with Endgame. Period.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I want to see more Spider-Man stuff, but they should not have gone into the Disney Plus exclusive shit because that's stupid. That's literally pay to play.
If you did
like-
not see WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness makes no sense to you.
Yes,
none
that
at
is
all.
correct.
Like I think Moon Knight and She-Hulk are okay because
They're not
those
really
were one-off enough.
They're not dependent upon their
Like-
universe to exist compared to Wanda, who
exactly.
we already have a story for.
I couldn't finish WandaVision. It just didn't click for me. I didn't like it. So
I haven't watched
I
any
didn't finish
of those
it.
shows.
I didn't finish WandaVision. And I watched Multiverse of Madness, and the person I was watching with goes, "Have you finished watching WandaVision?" I went, "No." They're like, "Oh, this isn't going to make any sense for you." I'm like, "What do you mean?" But no, I think stuff like that. Like you can do those one-off shows like Moon Knight, that's okay. Loki, that's okay because he's a character that's dead in the mainstream universe.
Yeah.
Yes, he already has a story, but the Loki that we know in the MCU, his story is done.
Yeah, he's
This
gone.
is a
Yeah.
different version of Loki and essentially a what-if universe. This has nothing to do... and I haven't seen anything with the second season yet, but as far as I know, has
Wait, did the second
almost...
season release?
It's coming soon.
Yeah, it's the second...
Oh, okay,
no,
okay,
it's been released already, I believe.
Is it out now? Because I saw a
think so.
McDonald's ad for it where they're having a collab meal with it when it comes out.
I think it's already out.
Oh,
but
okay.
there was one thing in it where they introduced Kang as a character.
Yeah. The last
But they
episode.
also introduced Kang in the MCU, but they didn't rely on each other. Like, if you saw him, you're like, oh, new character. I know him from the comic books. But if you also watch Loki, you're like, hey, new character. He was in Loki, but he's not the same Kang. So it was very
but
not reliant on each other for that one.
both in Loki and in the spot that he is in the MCU, he is the multiverse definitely plays a big part into his existence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did either of you watch like the Secret Invasion show? That
I have not
started
yet,
it.
no.
I started it.
I kind of hate... I kind of am upset with that because Secret Invasion is such an important thing for the MCU as like in the not the MCU but the MU, the Marvel Comics universe
this is a
is
pivotal
super important.
moment.
And they're making it on on a subscription service and I think that's dumb.
Yeah.
I would have much rather a 2-3 hour long movie, and I'm glad they're giving it somewhat of the the length that they need to give it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine with me. But at the same time, I would have much rathered a Sparks Note version on the big screen than watching it on my TV with something I have to pay for.
The MCU also just kind of ruined the idea of having a serious character. Like every character
Yeah.
in the MCU feels the need to quip or make a stupid joke every second. There is no such thing
Yeah,
as like
they
a
turned-
serious character.
Except
They
Hawkeye.
turned... Yeah, well, it's fine with Loki because Loki is that character, but they did the same thing for Ultron. Ultron isn't Loki, and they tried to make him Loki, and it didn't work all that great. In my opinion, the second Avengers movie was not that great. It was okay. It was a fine movie. I've watched it several times, and I will continue to watch it several times because it's a good movie. But the villain fucking sucks.
It's better than all of Phase 5.
Yeah. Except for Spider-Man. Spider-Man gets a pass because he has a special place in
Spider-Man
my
gets
heart.
a pass.
No Way Home
And also the
is
Spider-Man movies
good,
are
but it
pretty damn good.
relies on cameos and nostalgia to be good.
Yeah. But it's also good. Like, because a lot of people know those cameos. My little brother knew those cameos.
Yes.
Then again, I kind of made him know those cameos by forcing him to watch those movies because I had a hunch that they were going to do that. Like, a year before they released the movie, I basically said, yeah, I'm willing to bet they're going to put Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in the new Spider-Man movie. And then they did, and I'm like, yes, I was right.
Fun fact, I still haven't seen that movie.
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
No,
It's a good movie.
I know a bunch of the spoilers already, but yeah.
It's a
I
good
still need
movie.
to watch it.
Now, the last good thing I watched in the MCU, and I'll close out the argument here, was Werewolf by Night on Disney Plus, and
I have not seen that one.
That was
Heard
good.
of it, and it looks cheesy. Is it actually good?
It's really good.
It's meant to be cheesy, isn't it? Isn't it meant to be filmed in that black and white like style?
It's not cheesy.
It's not.
No, it's violent.
I have not seen it yet. No.
I might
The
like it
last Disney Plus thing that I watched was Moon Knight because I stopped watching shows. I love Moon Knight. I would love to finish it, but I don't have the ability to because there's either always someone on the TV, I'm not home alone enough to binge that stuff, or I'd much rather play a video game or edit a video.
Yeah.
You know? Like, there's not very much opportunity for me to watch a show by myself.
Fair enough.
Stream with us.
Yeah. Anywho, Waffle, it is your turn for your second hot take.
Turn. My second
take.
hot take. All right, this one's a little long, so bear with me.
Okay.
I mean, the last
Short
one was
people.
like a while.
No. Like the hot take itself. Short people have more energy, and I have scientific backing for this.
I don't know if that's necessarily a hot take, though.
Short people versus tall people. Short people have more energy because it is concentrated into a smaller container. Tall people have to drag it out through more of a container. It's a larger container. Therefore, they are naturally more calm.
Short people are like batteries.
They are like batteries.
So you're basically not justifying, that's not the right word. Solidifying the tall people are like the gentle giants, but the short people are the
Crackheads.
short fuse crackheads.
This is correct.
There's
a
two
short
types of
person,
people in the
I
world.
disagree.
Being
Tall
a gentle
people and
giant,
gremlins.
Best friends with a gremlin. It's fun times.
As a short person, I am inclined to disagree, but I'm also just a lazy individual.
And a fucking gremlin.
Second
Am I?
place.
Yep, you're a short
yeah.
gremlin.
I mean, there is that clip on my YouTube where I like scamper across my room going, I'm a gremlin.
Proof! We have proof!
right there, guys.
You heard
saw
it here.
First, folks.
No, I don't. There's scientific proof behind that, and like, short people also have a lower center of gravity, so they tend to be a little more balanced, and they don't have to eat as much.
I don't know about that
Short
one.
people are they don't have to eat as much because they don't consume as much energy.
All right.
Is that why short people that eat a lot are like hyper 24/7?
Yeah.
The ones that
Okay.
just consume 5-hour energy in Monster.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
don't call
Those
me out.
people freak me out, dude.
I am one of those people.
Get away from me.
I am on my way to your location right now.
Gremlin
I'm
mode.
actually
Someone is in your
I am-
home
I've-
now.
I have gone in gremlin mode.
I'm
gone
actually
into gremlin mode.
downstairs with your coffee pot in my hand.
Downstairs? I didn't know I had a 2-story building for a house.
You do now.
Where?
That narrows it down. We know what to look
Start
for now.
Digging.
Next hot take. It is my turn.
It is your turn.
We're going to have to draw these out a little bit. We're only halfway through, and we got like 3 more hot takes.
We shouldn't have treated it
Total.
like stories.
I have a fourth if we want.
Yeah, we can go to like honorable mentions for hot takes.
Yeah, we could do it. We got this.
My third hot take stems from my time at Hardee's. Bad words or curse words or swear words are not bad. Like, I feel like they should, maybe in a derogatorial sense, like if you're being rude to someone and you're calling them a bitch.
N-word.
Or like, I think the only real bad words are as if said bad words are used derogatorily or slurs. Those are the only bad words. If you're going to say to a woman, you're a bitch, in a derogatory sense, that's considered bad in my books.
But if I'm calling
if I'm calling my friend a bitch because he's being a little bitch, I think that's okay. Or better yet, saying fuck in public. I don't feel like that should be a bad thing. Maybe in a school setting, but even then, if we weren't raised to say, hey, this is bad, then they wouldn't be bad words. They're just words. Right? Like,
yeah.
Yes, I understand the argument of, oh, if you have to curse, that means you have a small vocabulary. First of all, that's bullshit. Not true. I have a relatively big vocabulary, but I like saying curse words because it's funny.
Relatively big.
Relatively big.
You couldn't have come up with like another word for big.
I have to talk.
You couldn't
I have to
have
talk
even said
down to my
large.
audience.
A relatively extensive list of vocabulary slurs.
Vocabulary slurs? I have an extensive list of slurs, I'll tell you that much.
Flip through my mental Rolodex real fast.
Okay, kill yourself.
Kat, do you even know what a Rolodex is? Are you old enough to know what a Rolodex is?
I bet he thinks it's a watch.
No.
He probably does.
Is it not?
Think it's a watch. Oh
No,
my gosh.
Aren't I think I might know what it is, but I'm not going to embarrass myself, so I'm going to say
It's
yes.
a watch.
No, I don't think it's a watch.
He does.
He does.
Hey, Siri.
Well,
Welcome to the Filterless podcast, Siri.
Do you have any socials you'd want to plug?
Nothing.
Rolodex. I spelled it.
Well,
Yeah, I know what a
actually-
Rolodex is. I didn't know that's what it was called, but I know what one is.
Okay, good.
I didn't
taught
know
you
that's what that was
something.
called. Anyways, yeah, I don't think bad words are. I don't think they should be frowned upon as much as they are.
I think they
Like,
should be completely normalized.
I worked in
I
fast
think
food.
they already
and
are.
I can't
to a
say
degree,
fucking
they're
work.
Still like I worked in fast food, and my boss would yell at me if I said "God damn it."
Yeah, that's
He'd be like, "Hey,
dumb.
watch your language." I'm like, "Listen here, bitch." I'm not going to change my entire vernacular. I just stuck my hand in the hot oil. Of course I'm going to say a curse word. You're lucky I didn't say worse.
Oh,
just
dang
pulls out-
diddly.
Chicken fingers on his hand.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, I did accidentally teach a 3-year-old the fuck word at Hardee's. I was in the back and I called someone a fucking dumbass, and apparently some little kid at the front counter said, "Ha, fucking dumbass."
Cat got a mini me that day.
Yeah. Like, yes, I'm not saying you should just go around spouting off these quote unquote bad words, but I'm also like, I don't think they should be frowned upon as much as they are, you know?
I think there
Like,
shouldn't
yes,
be like
there's-
a severity level for fucking curse words.
Yeah.
Like, if I want to say
like
the C word, I should be able to say it.
that I understand why is because it's derogatory. Like, it's a word that you're not allowed to say on YouTube, which is why he didn't say the word. Because
Yes,
that would
I
get us in
restrained
trouble on YouTube.
myself.
But that's because it's derogatory. It's the same reason why you can't say the N-word on YouTube if you're not black.
Yeah.
So,
I got a
Is
hot
this going
take
to
for
YouTube?
that. No, I don't. I'm kidding. Don't hurt me.
but no, there's some words that I understand.
Hey,
Like,
quick question: is this going to YouTube?
It is
Yeah.
eventually.
Oh,
Why, you want to say something?
no, I'm good.
but no, there's some words that, like, I understand why they're considered curse words, like words used derogatorily, like slurs or the C word. But then there's other words I don't know why they're frowned upon. It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you look up the definition of fuck, it's not actually a bad word. Like, the definition, or not definition, the origin it's not a bad thing. It was considered a bad thing because it had something to do with the king at the time or something like that. But it's not technically a bad thing. Like, for example, if you were to say fuck in a PG-13 movie, you're allowed to say that word as long as it does not refer to sexual activity.
Yeah. You're also allowed one.
That's why, yeah, you're allowed one, and as long as it's not referred to as sexual activity. That's why they were allowed to say get in the fucking car or open the fucking door in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah.
And it'd still be considered a PG-13 movie.
Didn't like that movie.
Huh?
I wasn't able to finish
didn't?
that movie. No.
I loved that movie. That movie was
so good.
great. I
love all
loved
the
that
Guardians
movie.
movies.
Chris Pratt pissed me off too much in that one. He was a whiny bitch the entire time.
I mean, he was kind of a whiny bitch, but that I found that hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I mean, he just went through a breakup. Come on, man.
Yeah, but he kept like pushing himself on this alternate version of Gamora, who has clearly said over and over again she has no interest in him.
Yeah, but you have to understand, he never really grew up. He's still technically 13 mentally.
He better
He's a
stay
little
away from the
challenged.
kids.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Ace, your
Moving
turn
right
to piss
along.
some people off. Your turn to piss some more people off.
I don't think I'm going to piss that many people off because most people are against me on this, but I don't think One Piece is that long. People just have fucking commitment issues.
Listen, my brother in Christ.
Imagine being a weeb.
How many episodes did you say One Piece had?
It has 1,070.
How many minutes is each episode?
I don't know, like 20?
Okay. So, listen.
You could watch the whole series
don't
in
even
7 days.
Really?
Yes.
That is 23.5 thousand minutes.
There is
I
a
don't even
website
have that many
called
I
One
don't even
Pace, which cuts out all the filler and lets you watch the entire show in 7 days.
I don't even have that many hours in my favorite video games. I don't want to fucking hear I have commitment issues.
You have
'Cause I am
commitment issues
full
if you don't
I
like
am
One Piece.
I am full on committed to Enter the Gungeon, and I still haven't beaten the fucking game.
It is one of the
Almost
greatest
400
stories
hours.
told to our generation, and you miss it because what? It's too long.
I miss it because I'm not actually into anime all that much.
Ooh.
Yet his profile picture here looks pretty anime to me.
My profile picture is a cat.
Because he's a furry.
I mean, the PNG tuber I can see.
Oh, it's not even anime style.
It's pretty anime looking to me.
Okay,
He's
I like the
crying.
art style. I don't like the media because they play too much into the annoying, super high-pitched screaming all the time type of thing. And I don't like that. I also don't watch shows. The last show that I watched, ironically, was an anime, but they didn't have that many of those moments. You know? Like, come on.
I don't know. I don't give anyone a pass who hasn't at least tried to watch One Piece. Just flip it on, see if you like it.
I've seen things from One Piece. Like, I've seen, like, YouTube shorts and, like, certain story elements, and it's just, I don't have any interest to go watch it based on what I've seen. It's not that I'm ripping on it, and, I'm not like, hey, you like One Piece? Fucking weeb. Fucking nerd. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, me personally, I wouldn't watch it.
It gives me the same nostalgia as if I'm watching the Pirates of the Caribbean movies for the first time.
Okay, maybe I would be interested. Because I do like Pirates of the Caribbean.
I am a big fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I still have not watched all of them, but I enjoy them quite a lot.
What I am going to do is I'm going to wait for Ace to watch the One Piece movie, and I'm going to see if it's faithful enough to the anime.
Oh, you want me to watch the Netflix live action?
Is it already out?
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, well, I want you to watch that and then tell me if it's faithful enough to the TV show, and then I'll watch that instead of the show.
All right, but that only covers the first arc.
That's fine. I mean, if it's like anime or not anime, Avatar, I'm gonna shoot myself because the Avatar movie was awful.
Oh, that's
and
a hot take.
I watched that show.
Last
That's not a
Airbender?
hot take. Everyone agrees that the Avatar.
Oh, the Last Airbender. Yeah,
live
that was
action,
bad. I thought you were talking about the Blue
Yo.
People Avatar.
No.
Okay.
The Avatar: The Last Airbender live action was absolute dog shit.
Yeah, that was
and
terrible.
I watched the movie. I'm like, hey, this is a good movie. And then I watched the show and went, hey, that movie fucking sucks.
I have
They
only
cut
watched the
so
movie.
much.
Wait,
They-
what?
I have never
they
watched
cut
the
out-
show. I've only watched the movie. And
The
I
show
enjoyed
is
the
so
movie.
much better.
You haven't
Yeah,
watched
so if you-
Avatar?
No,
If-
I had a childhood.
That was childhood.
What? You're still a child. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Oh shush!
But no, I watched the movie and of just seeing the movie, I'm like, hey, this movie's not that bad. And then I watched the show. I'm like, they cut out so much of the good stuff of the actual story
And they made everyone
into a
white.
movie. And everyone was white.
Everyone was white.
Like, that brings us back to Ace's original, like, hey, a voice actor doesn't have to be the same ethnicity as the person. Listen, everyone in that fucking movie was white.
Regular actors, that's a different thing.
Yeah, regular actors, I think that's kind of dumb. Like, there's
They
a
need to
Snow
be
White.
True to the character, stay the same race.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a Snow White movie coming out.
Yeah, I see.
Oh,
Right?
I already know where you're going with this.
And in the story of Snow White, she is referred to having skin as white as snow. That is part of her character. Like, that is her identifier. That is why her name is Snow White. And they cast a Latino actor or actress. I don't have a problem with that, except for the fact the character was actually portrayed as having skin as white as snow. Like, it's in the fucking script. You're gonna tell me you're gonna change the entire script?
My problem is with
Because
the
you wanted
dwarves
to-
no longer being the dwarves. They're like a band of merry
There's
men.
a dwarf and
Yeah.
there's a dwarf and then the Hobbit's procession. So
Like, I don't have a problem with them casting actresses and actors of color. I don't have an issue with that. But if your character description is skin as white as snow, why are you going to cast someone who is not white for the role?
it's like just make a new character, come up with a new story. How about
Exactly.
Or that. Or
This is
that.
not
I
Snow
know
White.
There is a reason why they're actually redoing all the stories. Do you guys know what the reason is?
Money.
Is so they can keep the copyright for them.
Of
Because the
course.
copyright for these characters that they're doing are expiring. So if they redo it, they get to keep the copyright to the story that they had. That's why they're redoing all of these movies, so they can keep the copyright.
That is super smart, but they're
I don't know
going
why
about
the
it
fuck-
in the wrong
like-
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going about it in the terrible way.
Did you guys hear
Like,
that
just pay the money.
Yet they just let Winnie the Pooh go. They didn't try to remake anything with that.
They let him become public domain.
yeah, I
They
know,
let
it's unfortunate.
the original version of Mickey Mouse become public domain.
Steamboat Willie, yes.
They let Steamboat Willie, the fucking identifying character of Disney, where they started, go to public domain. And I get that there's not really much you can do with that. Like, yeah, I'm sure his copyright extension, I'm sure it's really expensive for a corporation. I'm not complaining about that. But you're going to let
But
Mickey go, but you're going
nostalgia.
to make a Snow White movie and have to be your head so far up your ass that you'd be like, "Oh, we have to include everyone." Like, yeah, we're going to make Snow White, the character whose description is skin as white as snow. We're going to cast him as a person of color so we can be inclusive.
Yeah,
I'm all
just
good.
Weird.
I'm all fine with being all inclusive of actresses and actors of all shapes and sizes. I'm perfectly fine with that. But
And colors.
kind of keep them faithful
and
to
colors.
the actual... What?
We added and
And
colors
colors.
to your sentence.
Did I not say and colors?
You did
No, you
not.
said shapes and sizes.
Yeah, I've-
so fat
and
people
colors.
and dwarfs
Fat people and dwarves and people of color.
and black dwarfs.
I'm fine with that. But what I'm not okay with is when you're going to remake a movie and the character is white in the movie, has their character description as being white, and you're going to cast someone of a different color. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Or
It is.
like what Waffle said, just make a new movie.
Make a new story at that
Just
point.
make a new story. Don't like. I know a lot of Disney stories are taken from fairy tales and stuff. Like The Little Mermaid was taken from fairy tale. Like what?
Sorry, my chair. I think I broke something. It's all right. Sorry.
So I know all of the different Disney stories are taken from fairy tales and stuff. I don't remember the actual name of the
Grimm's fairy
Is
tales.
Grimm's fairy tales, and the original fairy tales are fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Like they
Oh,
are.
yeah, they are.
They
They are
do not have
messed
happy
up.
endings. But
No, they do not.
like I think,
And even the
like,
ones that do are like morbid and
like
pretty
I'm pretty
messed
sure the
up.
Little Mermaid the original Little Mermaid story, didn't she kill herself?
She dived back into the sea and turned into sea foam.
Yeah, and then Prince Eric killed himself, or there was definitely someone who killed themselves, and like those, they're taking inspiration from those. That's fine. I'm willing to bet you can find another one.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me you can't find another one. That's what I'm like one that is a good thing in my opinion is the Alice in Wonderland. It's been a while since I've seen the movies, but they had enough money to make 2 movies, and from what I understand, I watched the second movie. It was not that bad. It was a pretty good movie.
It was faithful to the other book.
It was a sequel of the movie, but not a sequel of the movie. It was a remake of the second book.
Yeah, Through the Looking Glass.
So that's So I like those. Those are fine. And yes, they did have a Alice in Wonderland cartoon, but I don't think they tried to remake it from the cartoon, did they? They tried to remake it entirely.
These were remade from the ground up from the books, I believe.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't like the fact that they're remaking all of these stories from their actual already made movies.
How did we get here? Oh, yeah. One Piece. It's not that long. You're pussies. That's all. All right. You're next, Waffle.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was trying to stretch it out because episode length.
I didn't want to get too off topic with it.
I've got one more, and I'm not going to do the one that we had discussed previously.
Okay.
Coward.
Waffles are better than pancakes.
110%. Everyone in this podcast will agree.
Waffles are the superior breakfast dish.
Now,
The
Ace,
fact-
I was under the impression that you were a pancake eater.
Not
Did you
unless
not
count
listen?
crepes.
Did you not listen to last episode?
I did not.
He doesn't listen
You did
to
not
Filterless.
listen
He's
to
too
episode
good
4.
for Filterless.
You fucking nerd. You fucking scrub. So I introduced Ace as my waffle-loving co-host. So, of course
Did
he
you
loves
really?
waffles.
Of course
yes.
he loves waffles.
I make them at home almost every weekend.
I had them
Waffles
for
are
breakfast
phenomenal.
this morning. Yes, waffles are better. Now, why?
Because they
Why?
have little
Well,
caves in
reason.
them to
One
hold
reason.
the syrup.
Okay. Cat?
They take more care for them to, like, me personally, I get pancakes. We have pancakes in our freezer right now. We get pancakes all the fucking time. So I've grown out of love with them because they just eat them all the time. They're okay. Waffles, on the other hand, I get one time a year. I get once on Christmas. And the one time that Mom didn't put waffles on the fucking Christmas menu, I just about disappeared. That's unacceptable.
Bro was just done.
That was it. That was the 13th reason.
Yeah, that was the 13th reason. And then there was another year where she changed the recipe, and that was going to be the 13th reason as well. But waffles are fucking amazing. Me personally, I don't like syrup. Like, if someone puts syrup on my waffle, I'm going to eat it.
What do you put on your
'Cause I
waffles?
like food. Just butter.
Just butter.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just butter.
I'll do honey, jam,
sometimes-
syrup,
Oh.
peanut butter.
Yeah, sometimes
I
I'll
don't
do-
care.
Whipped
I'll
cream.
do stuff like that. But, yeah, so my ideal waffle toppings are butter, strawberries, like the fresh-made strawberry
yeah.
glaze, where you, like,
And whipped
emulsify
cream.
strawberries and sugar, and whipped cream. Ideal
Yes.
waffle topping. I don't like maple syrup.
I agree with this. I love maple syrup, but I agree that that is a very good waffle topping.
See, mine would
there's-
be chocolate chips, syrup, whipped
Oh, yeah.
cream, and what else would I put on there? That might be
I
up
don't-
for me. That'd be pretty damn good.
So one thing I appreciate about waffles is that, unlike pancakes, you have many different ranges, similar to meat. You have many different ways you can cook
I
it.
got this
Yeah.
A5 waffle.
No. Like a medium well or rare
yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, you could cook
Well,
a
you can
waffle
do
to
that
different
with
densities.
Rare
pancakes, but-
waffle, but with a pancake, if you ask for a medium well or well done pancake, it's gonna taste like ash.
I mean, yeah, it tastes like ash most times anyways. In my opinion, the only pancakes that I like are the ones that are kind of burned. Like, if they were on the griddle for any longer, they'd be inedible.
I feel like waffles
Like-
have a lot more variety as
He
well.
likes to
Yeah,
eat
that too.
charcoal.
Like you've got blueberry waffles, chocolate chip waffles, cinnamon waffles, and as
I
well
mean,
as
you got
that, you also have the
blueberry
Belgian
pancakes.
A lot
waffle
of those
variety.
with pancakes.
So, in my opinion,
I don't know about Belgian
this is going to be
pancakes.
wild. This is going to be wild for me, but I will take a chocolate chip pancake over a regular pancake any day of the week because I love chocolate So I will eat a chocolate chip pancake. I will much rather take, like, if I had 2 waffles put in front of me, one was chocolate chip, one was regular, I would go for the regular one all the time.
Really?
Wow.
Don't like
unless,
chocolate in your
unless
waffles?
I wanted to spice it up. I do like chocolate in my waffles, but it's like when someone makes a really, really good chocolate chip cookie, but they put too much chocolate chips in it. It's a problem for me. It ruins the original flavor. Like, my mom makes these phenomenal chocolate chip cookies. She's stopped doing it a little more recently because I said, hey, your cookie is really good, but there's too much chocolate in it. So you make this phenomenal chocolate chip cookie, but there's too much chocolate in it, so the chocolate takes the taste away from the actual cookie. In my opinion, the chocolate, if too much of it is in the waffle, it'll ruin the taste of the waffle, which I prefer.
I understand that.
Fair enough. You want the purity of the waffle.
The purity of a waffle. The virginity
Don't
of a
get me
waffle
wrong.
tastes
Give me a
so good.
Don't get
virgin
me wrong.
waffle.
Don't get me wrong. Chocolate chip waffles are fantastic. I'm not going to argue with the facts. But
Well,
I would
yeah.
prefer, me personally, would prefer a regular waffle to a chocolate chip waffle because I like waffles, not chocolate.
What's your take
No.
on powdered sugar?
It's fine.
Powdered sugar on a waffle's fine.
Typically I'll put powdered sugar on like French toast. It's not necessarily something I'd put on a waffle because like I said, I like my waffles with just butter.
What about like
They're
nuts?
really plain.
Like
I
walnuts?
don't like.
He likes eating nuts.
I don't like.
He likes
okay,
nuts in his
buddy.
mouth.
Okay, so I don't like walnuts, or I don't
bigger
like
the better.
pecans. I don't like pecans, and I don't like almonds, but I love walnuts. So I'll put walnuts in my waffles, and that's fine with me. But typically, I just want a plain waffle with butter, and maybe strawberries. That is fine with me. That's a ideal breakfast for me. Maybe
Yeah.
some sausage
White girl.
on the side. Well, okay, listen here, bitch. A white girl would want, like, pancakes. I would say bacon, but I've actually learned that I don't like bacon all that much. Like, I'm not gonna not eat it. I like bacon in my stuff.
Blasphemy.
Like, I'll
don't
take
think we can
bacon.
be friends anymore.
No, I'll eat bacon. I do like bacon, but like I'll take it. I love bacon on like hamburgers. I'll eat a hell out of BLTs. But bacon by itself, I'd much prefer sausage as well. And I don't know if that's because I can't cook bacon and it's just really greasy, or the bacon that I'm used to eating because it's either bacon at work or when I was working at Hardee's, and fast food bacon is awful.
Fair.
So I think the fast food bacon kind of ruined it for me, but I'd much prefer like sausage over bacon. And if it's bacon, it has to be like super thick cut bacon, and I'm fine with it.
Thick cut
I
bacon
think
is
it's more
great.
of just the
Thick.
grease. Like, I think it's more of the fact that bacon grease doesn't taste too good. And that's the problem that I have.
All right.
Take that bacon grease, throw it in a pan, and cook some eggs in it.
Good point.
Oh, no,
really
you
good.
can cook stuff in bacon grease. That's fine. But I think it's the fact that a lot of the bacon that, because I worked in fast food, the bacon that I'm eating is more of a carrier for
it's
the
a grease
grease.
sponge. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Well, at Hardee's, it was grease cardboard. It was like someone took a piece of cardboard, like super thin cardboard, and just like patted it in bacon grease.
We are never getting a sponsor from them.
I don't want a sponsor for them. Fuck Hardee's.
Hey, he might get a sponsor from some mayo company sometime, though.
Mayo?
Mayo.
Oh, yeah.
He made
Do you
that
not know
mayo
the lore?
so
I've
Do
seen
you
the
not know the
TikToks.
lore? Okay, so you do know the lore.
Yeah.
We don't have bagged mayo at my new place, so I can't continue on with the mayo. It's probably the saddest thing about me quitting Hardee's.
Sure.
All right. So that was our last big one. Has anyone got any honorable mentions? Quick hot takes for us?
I'm going to steal Waffle's old one.
Yeah, do
If
that
that's
real
okay.
fast.
Purple and pink are not girl colors.
I agree.
Like, it's 100% okay for a guy to wear a pink shirt.
I had pink
Me
hair for a long
personally-
time.
Yeah, but you're also gay, so
Oh.
that doesn't really say much.
So? Still not a girl.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, you know? Me personally, I prefer, like, colder colors, like blues and stuff, so I wouldn't wear pink. But if someone's wearing a pink shirt out in public, if it looks good on him, it looks good on him.
I have been
Fact
purchasing.
of the matter.
What's that?
I have been purchasing quite a lot of pink recently, and I have been wearing the heck out of pink shirts.
Yeah, pink is an okay color.
See,
like I said, I personally won't wear it because I don't look good in warm colors.
I look damn good in pink and purple, so I'll wear both.
Oh yes. I need more purple.
I'll wear the hell out of purple. I love purple, as everyone knows. My theme colors are purple and teal. So, like, I have a hoodie sitting on my bed that has purple on it because it's my hoodie.
Yeah, only color I can't really pull off is yellow.
Same.
Yeah, I can't pull off
Yellows
yellow.
And oranges. Don't.
I can
work for
pull
me.
off like a dark yellow.
Yeah,
like
orange.
a gold.
Can't pull off orange either.
They reflect
But I-
and make me look like an Oompa Loompa.
I can't pull off red shirts. Like right now I'm wearing red sweatpants. I'm fine with that, but I don't like wearing red shirts and red like tops. I don't like red. And I don't like pink on me. Pink is a fine color.
Fine for everyone
Especially
else.
if you
Very
especially
fine.
like accents on it, like a black suit with a pink tie. That looks good. Like those, I like those colors together.
Absolutely.
I don't think pink should be like that's a girl color.
No,
And
I
I
don't
know
think
that's
we should gender
that's
colors.
I mean, that's kind of instilled at a younger age. Like if you think about it, you go to a hospital and you go to the nursery.
Mm-hmm.
You're sitting there and you're like, hey, yeah. So how you identify a girl from a boy is the girl's wrapped in pink blankets and the boy's wrapped in blue blankets. That's fine, but I feel like that kind of sticks and it stays and it shouldn't.
Well, that's why they had to take that out of like toy aisles a couple of years ago. Was all the pink and the blue banners and stuff.
Yeah, it's instilled at a young age and it just stays and it shouldn't.
Because like blue is a cool color and all. Don't get me wrong, but I prefer pink.
Yeah,
I wear pink more than I wear blue.
Yeah, see?
Especially shirts. Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite colors is a shade of blue, so I'm not going to say anything against blue. Blue sponsor me.
Blue
The
sponsor
color
me.
blue.
Today's episode is brought to you by the color blue.
On next episode of Filterless, we will become Sesame Street.
That's what I was just thinking.
Today's sponsorship is the letter C. C is for...
He cut himself off. He's got more
did.
self-control than I do.
full circle,
Oh,
full circle.
Lord.
All right, I'm going to pull mine from my didn't quite make the list that I actually kept. I think John Cena is a better actor than The Rock.
Oh, yeah. The Rock plays the same person.
Exactly. In every movie, The Rock is The Rock.
Yeah, or like a better example. Arnold, I'm not going to even attempt his
Arnold
last name because it
Schwarzenegger?
comes... Yeah, for me, it comes out racist because I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah, I have a trouble with that one.
Arnold is Arnold in every single movie. He is always the Terminator.
I'm the Terminator. Yo.
Like, I think we've talked about it before
Oh my God.
on this exact podcast. I think even maybe it might have been like a test episode, but in the Christmas movie that he was in,
That's just
Oh, Jiggle All the Way?
yeah, Jingle All the Way, he was the Terminator,
Put the cookie
and it was
down.
hilarious. It was a good movie. I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie, and he carried that movie. It was a fantastic movie, but he was just the Terminator in a kid's Christmas movie.
Just reimagining him in like the Santa Claus. He's like, hey, get off the roof.
Just imagine where he was given the same lines Terminator was. like he wasn't a dad, he was actually just Terminator in that movie, so he's like, put the fucking cookie down.
Santa.
I'm here to save Christmas.
Santa with a gat.
But yeah, John Cena, in everything I see John Cena in, he's great. He's super expressive. He's the character. He's not just John Cena again. Except for in
He's
Fred
also
the movie.
funny. He's also funny.
Yeah, Peacemaker's hilarious.
Yeah, he's I'm not saying The Rock isn't funny. There are some scenes in his movies, like, I'm still gonna watch his movies. because
Better
I do
hide
like
that
The
big
Rock.
ass forehead.
Yeah, but The Rock is funny, but I feel like John Cena is funnier.
John Cena's funny on his own. He doesn't need other people to make him funny like I think The Rock does.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Have you seen Red Notice?
No.
You haven't either, Waffle?
No, I have not. No.
Okay, Red Notice is a good movie, and it's I think it's because of the casting, and the casting is Ryan Reynolds and The Rock. Those are like the two. Those are the two.
Oh, I've
main
seen clips of
characters.
this.
That movie is fucking hilarious. I love that movie. That is probably one of my favorite heist movies because that's what it is. It's a heist movie. It even has like when you weren't looking, I did this, and it shows like the flashback, like the cliche for heist movies. It shows that. That is a good movie. One of my favorites. But Red Notice is really good, and it's The Rock, and I think it's because it's The Rock and John Cena, or not John Cena.
That's a power couple.
That would be hilarious. But yeah, I think 100% John Cena is a better actor.
100%. Like,
I've
just
only
think about
seen
that
a couple
one
movies.
clip that we made that joke about all that, like all the time.
Yeah, that one clip that wasn't from what movie was that from?
I don't remember. I just remember I will fuck you.
Yeah, Jeremy knows the name of the movie, but yeah, you can just I will fuck you.
Oh Lord!
And the guy's wife looks up. It's like he wants you real bad.
Oh.
No, that's a really It's like, what do you mean? I look like Matt Damon? I look like Matt Damon if he ate Matt Damon. That's a good clip, and it's 100% just John Cena being John Cena.
And anything I see in Peacemaker, I think John Cena's funny.
I haven't seen. Is it? It's a show, right?
It's a show.
An HBO
Yeah.
show.
I
I haven't seen the show.
Yeah, I haven't either. I've seen the
watched
clips.
it. I've not watched.
I've seen
any
the
DC
clips.
stuff.
Oh, really?
There's some,
Yeah.
from what I understand, there's some DC stuff that hits and some of it that doesn't. For example, Justice League didn't hit. Peacemaker was pretty damn good from what I understand.
I think it was directed by James
Joker?
Gunn, so.
Yeah, the person who directed the Guardians of the Galaxy movies that I like so much.
And the Suicide Squad, which is a fantastic fucking movie.
The only issue I have with Suicide Squad is Joker.
No, the Suicide
like-
Squad. Not Suicide Squad. That one sucked. The one that came out a few years ago.
Oh, the new one?
The new one. With King
I haven't
Shark.
seen the new one. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it's
I've
so
seen clips
good.
from that.
21?
There's a hand.
Do you
DC
have
stuff is
do you have an honorable mention, Waffle?
either hit or miss.
I did not. Cat stole mine.
Oh, okay.
It's all good though.
L.
All right, I guess we'll close it off there then.
Stay mad.
Oh, I have another honorable mention.
You want to go ahead and get it out?
Yeah, so I think for me personally, I don't have attachment to collecting things. I collect things that I like, right? So
That's how collection
I
works.
don't think people. Well, okay, yes and no. I'm talking about a different type. I'm talking about the people that go to stores and they buy every single Funko Pop, and then try to flip them. Because I think that's stupid, because I have been looking for a Pikachu Funko Pop to add to my vinyl collection because I like Pikachu, and I can't ever find one because people go to the stores and they buy them, and only to sell them for like 10 times the amount that they bought it for.
Oh, flippers. You don't like flip people who come in and resellers.
Yeah, that's
You don't
what
like
yeah.
resellers.
I don't like resellers. I think that's stupid. I
don't
think,
like
hey,
people
I
making
have this
money.
collection and I don't like the collection anymore. Fine, sell it. I don't care. I don't like it when you go to the store and you buy something you don't even want.
Yeah. I only buy stuff I
feel
want. So.
like my uncle did that, and he has a bunch of figurines that he doesn't want because he bought them to sell them. Turns out they didn't sell for great.
Unfortunately.
I don't have anything against him, by the way, but I think if you're going to go to a store and you're going to buy something that you're not even going to display on a shelf, you don't even want it, I think is stupid. Like, yes, the Eevee Funko Pop that I have on my wall, and the Markiplier U2s that's up there, I haven't opened them. They're still in the box.
We don't have to
I'm
open
not going
it.
to take them out of the box. Yeah. I'm going to keep them like that because I don't want them to get damaged, or I don't want them to get dusty, because if they're in the box, they're not going to get dusty. But if the box will get dusty, yeah, but the thing won't get dusty and it'll still look good.
I mean, we all know I'm a collector, so I
Yeah, you're a collector, but you're not a flipper.
I am not
so
a
I don't
flipper.
have a problem with you.
I don't buy shit to sell it back.
I buy stuff and I keep it in good condition because I want it. And hey, maybe 10 years down the road, I don't want this Eevee Funko Pop anymore. I'll sell it. It's still in good condition. The box is still in good condition because I liked it and I took care of it.
Yeah. But you're not buying
I
it
don't
with
have a problem.
intention to sell.
Exactly.
And that
I'm not
I agree.
buying it.
Resellers suck.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially because, like I said, I've been looking for a Pikachu Funko Pop for like 5 years now, and I can't find one because people buy them before I get to them. Or like the people that buy the U2s, like Do, his U2s. I would have loved to have that, but it was gone like that because people bought it to sell it.
That happened with the bird
You go
one.
on eBay? Yeah, you go on eBay, and I kid you not, the cheapest one of the Do that I could find of the one that I want is like $100.
Damn.
That's crazy.
When the U2 itself was 35.
Wow. Yeah, I wanted the bird one, but that went fast.
People are that's why when I buy U2s now, I buy them and I also do like the giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
I do the giveaway first and then I buy it depending on how lucky I feel. So that's why I have 2 of the distractible Markiplier ones and 2 of the Fruckit ones from Blarg. I have 2 of those because I won the giveaway and I bought it. But that's fine. I'm not going to sell those. I have the Blarg one. I took one of them out of the box and the other one's still in the box. And then I'm giving Ace the distractible one once I have the money to go to the post office.
Yay.
So-
rival podcast.
Yay.
Huh? I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I said rival podcast merch.
Woohoo.
But yeah, I think resellers are stupid. And I don't have anything against you as a person, except I have everything against you as a person.
Except I hate you.
What about
If
house,
you have...
What, Waffle?
what about house flippers?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm specifically
same
talking
thing?
about collectors.
Oh,
like
okay, I gotcha.
figurines, like collection.
Price
I can
gougers.
buy a house. I can buy a house anywhere. Like, if I can't find a house here, I'll just move somewhere else to go buy a house there. Like, that's not a problem. The problem I have is when this company comes out and goes, yeah, so we're only making 5 of these. I see one at the store. I go to my car to buy it, and this guy has all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I hate.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's stupid, especially because the fact that there's people getting stabbed over Funko Pops.
Oh, God.
Wait,
like-
really?
Yeah, there was someone in a Walmart parking lot. I don't know about the legitimacy of this
Of course.
behind this because I kind of just heard about it through another person. But apparently there was someone in the
Allegedly.
fucking Walmart park allegedly in a Walmart parking lot who got the Funko Pop because he wanted it, got stabbed by a flipper so they could
my
sell this
gosh.
Funko Pop.
That's fucking
They
crazy.
do the same with Hot Wheels, and I think it's stupid.
Hot Wheels are only a buck.
Yeah,
Hot
but then
Wheels
they
are
also
cheap,
have the
dude.
ones where, oh, there's 10 of these, and you have to collect all 10, and you get this special thing that you can get the special car. And then they buy it so they can sell the special car that they don't even want, which is dumb. You buy things because you want them, not so you can sell them. My honest opinion.
I agree. That's a good opinion.
Yes. I feel
Anyways.
like they take advantage of a lot of people in an
I'm going to
unethical
bed.
way.
Yeah, I'm going to bed angry today.
Going to bed thinking about Funko Pop Pikachu.
All I heard was, I'm going to bed. I'm like, okay, cool. Podcast over.
Podcast out.
Podcast out.
Cat's tired.
Yeah, I'm going to bed angry today because that kind of just like my blood is boiling. Because like I said, I've been looking
His
for a
blood is
Pikachu Funko Pop for like my blood. Blood. Like I said, I've been looking for a Pikachu Funko Pop for like 5 years. My brother has one.
Damn.
Rip.
I'm so close to stealing it from him. But then I would be no better than the people stabbing people in the Walmart parking lots.
I think that makes you
just-
worse.
Don't stab him.
Yeah. I mean, I did the
Yeah.
same with the Mandalorian one that I have up there. It was the only one in the store, and I don't understand because I know damn well that store stocks more than one. And you know damn well the people buying them, it was a brand new, they just stocked the shelves and there was one. You know damn well someone came in and bought the other 4.
Most likely.
Yeah.
I just think buying things,
That's not including chases.
yeah.
Which,
Yeah,
oh boy.
it's dumb. Anyone have any closing statements?
These were very hot takes for the most part.
Oh, there will definitely be a future episode where it'll be the hotter takes.
The hotter takes. Revenge
And
of the
these
hot
will be
take.
these will be the hot takes that are actually controversial.
I don't know.
'Cause
Mine.
these ones,
If I don't come
yours
back,
were a little controversial. Yeah, so if you guys kill my co-host and he's not back for episode 8, it doesn't matter. We already have episode 8 recorded.
Yeah,
If he's not
it's
back
already
by
done.
episode 9, if he's not back before episode 9, I want you guys to replace him. If you're gonna kill
You
him,
owe
at
me
least
a
have
new
the courtesy to
co-host.
replace him. Yeah, if you kill him, you owe me a new one.
That means you have to take over Waffle.
Oh, sure.
You're available every Sunday at 8:30, right?
That is,
EST?
no, that is
Okay.
not correct.
Not gonna work. I'll just have to steal him and
Unfortunately.
put him in my attic. I'll hide him in my attic. Anyways, this has been Filterless, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ace, do you have the socials for us?
I do. If you enjoy this episode, you can go ahead and follow us on the socials at Instagram, Filterless Podcast, Twitter, The Filterless PC, TikTok, The Filterless Podcast. And if you want to send us some topics, send them to filterlesstopics@gmail.com. Cat will probably look at it.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Probably not. And if I don't, I hate you. Immediately assume that we hate you if we
Immediately
don't
assume
read
that
it.
you are the most disliked person who listens to our podcast.
Probably.
So if
true.
all of you do that, then it'll be a competition who could be the most disliked.
Hey,
We
someone
are
just followed us
obviously kidding.
on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Link
Oh
in
yeah,
bio.
someone did. In all seriousness, if we don't read it, it's probably because we don't check our email as much as we check everything else. Email is just more of the professional way to do it,
At that point, just
and it's a little.
DM us.
Yeah, if we don't respond to
Yeah.
it within like 2 weeks,
You can DM Waffle,
DM
too.
us if it's really. Don't.
You could DM.
You
me.
can. You can. Wait. Yeah. Do you even have an Instagram, Waffle?
I do, but it's personal Instagram.
Oh, so yeah, you're not going to get very
So-
far.
Discord.
Discord him.
He's in the Discord server. He's in the Dr. Catatonic Discord server,
Go
Not a
join.
sponsor.
Fun time.
sponsored by me. Anyways,
I didn't see any
If you
sponsorship
want-
money come in through you.
hey, I pay you with my love and affection,
And by not hurting you.
and by not hurting you.
Right now.
Um,
And I paid you by bringing you
If
back
you-
from the fucking dead.
no, I
Dude,
brought myself back.
Dude,
You killed
I
me.
think, y'all. I think Cat's father was a necromancer because Cat is definitely a son of a lich. Ooh, how was
Okay.
that one? That one was good, yeah.
Anyways, if you guys really desire more Dr. Catatonic content, you can find me at Twitch and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok at Dr. Catatonic on all of those. I was lucky to have that unique name. Ace, if they want more Ace of Shame content, where can they find you?
I almost don't want to tell him because of the topics of this episode. But you can find me at Ace of Shame pretty much everywhere. I keep saying hopefully I'll be streaming something on Twitch soon, even though I keep getting distracted. But soon.
Yeah, so if you guys really want to beat the shit out of him over the internet, go follow him on Twitter. I keep an eye on his Twitter. Like I respond to almost everything he posts. So
I've been kind of
I'll
quiet
be
on
there
there
to
recently.
watch it happen. Yeah, I'll be there to watch it. Also, I'm on Threads too now. I think. Yeah, I'm on Threads. Dr. Catatonic as well. This has been Filterless, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Waffle, hit us with an outro.
What do you want from me?
Go fuck yourself.
That works. Goodbye, everyone.